Sorry. There you go.
People couldn't hear the music. It's fine.
Pearls.
She wants your chicken nuggies.
She cannot have me chicken nugget.
You don't want him.
Okay, so let's just take away.
Oh yeah, take away your characters because otherwise people can't read, and this is a Japanese game.
Yeah.
Normally we'd have them on, just like we do for the demos. But for this game, it's a little counterintuitive. Hello, Echo.
Hello, Echo. Hi.
Hi. Oh.
No touch.
No touching.
You did not get permission.
I did not get permission to touch a butt, that's for sure.
So, back again. A bit late, because, I don't know, felt like
You had sleeping problems?
I felt like I could sleep forever.
Yeah. So I had to drag you out at like 8:15.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing better. You had some food and... Oh.
Yep, definitely. Oh. Right. Yes. Any button. Okay.
Yeah. Press this sleep mode. But yeah, do you remember what happened last time?
Ad channel, mostly.
Mostly. There's also something else that happened
We
last
had the
time.
beginning where we came back to the shop under
the
lab.
brown tube shop.
Brown tube shop. Where there was apparently this weird girl who wanted
goes,
a job there.
What's up? Like she's from the fucking 90s.
Yeah. And she wanted a job.
Yes, she wanted a part-time job at that store because apparently she loves brown tubes, and that was good enough for Mr. Brown.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, with that channel,
there's a lot of like theory stuff, like a little bit of explanation on how the physics and stuff works.
supposedly John Titor, the person who back in the
Who really existed back in 2000.
really existed.
The person who...
The persona.
Yes, the persona John Titor really existed. Whether it's the same person as the one here, who the fuck knows.
Yeah.
But yes, is now back, but that persona is not back. It's the first time, according to everyone else, that John Titor has appeared.
Yeah.
Which makes it very weird. And then they...
History is changing.
Yeah. For some reason. And Okabe is the only one who remembers, which is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of like new terms thrown out there and like a little bit more elaboration on the theory that this game will make to make time travel possible. But there are many, many questions still left unanswered. You're like, I don't get how the fuck this works. Because you're not supposed to. You are allowed to theorize and think of it as dumb as possible. And I will try to have a discussion with you without spoiling too much.
Because the problem I have right now is that it very much sounds like timelines.
Yes, at this moment it does.
But you have told me that it's world lines, it's different.
Yeah, it's a different term, and you should see it as a different thing.
Yeah. But I don't have enough information to really know what it is, so I can only go out from what timelines are.
Yeah. Which is completely fine, because the game will explain it in
so
due
far,
time.
It hasn't given me a reason to think that it's different from timelines.
No, it has not. Except for the fact that John Titor uses the word world line.
Yeah, he uses
exclusively.
Yeah. But it's just like, for me, it's just a different word.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
We saw a little bit more.
Not much happened, honestly.
No, it was just a lot of like ad channel on most of the fucking video. Like 2/3 of it was just ad channel. We were combing.
Yeah.
We weren't reading everything after a while.
We more or less had to go through every message because we couldn't really know what was relevant and what wasn't.
No.
Because sure, there are the messages from John Titor and then from
Kuriko-han.
Kurikohan,
Kamehameha.
which are important, but some of the anonymous messages are also important.
They can be at least, yes.
Yeah, so how the fuck are we supposed to know? Because otherwise, if it was only those two, we could just be like, okay, skip until...
Yeah, until... But we will definitely skim through the other ones unless we see something important. Because there's so much shit on this version of the game compared to the original.
Yeah, I get that they just want it to feel real.
Yeah, like an actual bulletin board, but holy moly, it took us 2 hours to go through that.
2 hours, yeah, just about.
Which is a lot of time.
It would be just a lot better if the game
did what the original game did.
Yeah,
honestly,
had a function to just skip to the important messages.
Yeah, just the original game was just like a little bit of fluff text here and there, but otherwise it was only the important messages that were highlighted because you didn't like skim through it. It was just a visual novel going through it for you, right?
Yeah.
So I get what they wanted to do here. They wanted to make you feel like you're scrolling through it, but there's so much fucking crap.
Bad idea. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not executed that well, but oh well. We probably won't see it this stream at the very least. I don't think we'll make it that far into the story for another one. Yes, May Queen Nyan.
It's only a 3-minute walk from the lab.
Thank God.
Coming from Kuramaibashidori.
Yes.
Okay.
Kuramaebashi.
Take a left at Koisaka crossing and you'll find it. Because I'd planned to meet with Dado in the afternoon, I decided to kill some time at the university before heading over.
Woohoo!
Beep, beep.
These are the ones I often use to like timestamp a new scene when those pop up. It's like, hey, new scene! Ding!
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier.
It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of Radican incident.
Look at all those anime posters.
So many people. So much shit.
Yeah, that is Akiba in a fucking nutshell. There's so much shit everywhere.
Living in Akiba, you get used to the to crowds and big events, but gathering of this size is unusual. It doesn't look that unusual, but
you haven't been there, so you don't really know.
No, the problem is
you see 4 people there, and you saw 2 people the other place.
Yeah, and when we saw like a bigger view of it, they had like some 3D people, but it was not that many.
No.
So they haven't really shown like a big crowd, because what was there felt like what I'm used to over at our mall that is close to us.
Yeah, but
it's not a mall.
Big.
It's not really a mall.
It's a shopping center.
It's a shopping center.
But regardless, the shopping center we have is also fairly big. A lot of people come there, so I must.
No, I'm talking about the one right by us.
Oh, that one. Okay. Well, that's because everyone who lives here goes there.
Yeah, there it's a meeting spot for them.
Yeah, exactly. But again, like for this to know if there are many people, you kind of have to know how it looks normally at Akiba. Yeah. I know Akiba is, one of those places where there is more people than normal, but it's not Shibuya levels of fucked.
No.
So again, like I completely agree with you. There's usually a fair amount of people in Akiba at all times.
So far, what we have been shown is nothing.
Is normal, I would say, for Akiba. At
really?
least, yeah.
I thought it would be more.
Nah, it's not as crowded as Shibuya, honestly.
Okay.
Because it is a bit more of a niche place. And it is close to Shibuya, too. You can walk to there from Shibuya.
Yeah.
As you technically can with a lot of places. Shinjuku is also up there. Harajuku is also up there. But you can also just take the subway. Because it'll be a lot faster.
is the crowd right now supposed to be akin to the kind of crowd we had in Copenhagen last year during Pride?
I don't remember
Where
that.
you kind of just had to go through a forest of people.
That's Shibuya.
That's Shibuya.
That's Shibuya, especially the crossing.
But is that what they're trying to get across here?
I don't know.
Okay. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday.
3D car!
3D people.
3D people.
I've half accepted the mass disappearance was just my imagination.
I mean, fair enough. Maybe I'm schizophrenic now. Damn it.
Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy, like the media likes to say about teenagers these days.
Oh, yeah, right. Fucking Japan and a
Wow.
fucking show. That is such a Japanese thing to say. Like, it was also a thing for us, but it was like back in the 90s and 80s that it was a thing in the West. Japan, it was a thing like in the 0s and 10s. Oh my god.
I think in your case, because of your chunibyo, you already have a problem with that.
You have schizophrenia, my dude. Bad luck. Japan doesn't know what that is.
Really?
I mean, they probably know, but whether the public will acknowledge it and whether we'll get the right help in 10,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
fucking doubt it.
Yeah. 2010, that's
It basically means it's insane in the Japanese society, I would almost think back then. Because mental illness is barely even a thing right now, because people started to talk about it. In the 10s, you had anything other than stress.
It feels
Pretty
like,
much fucked.
from what I hear about Japan, it feels like the level they're at with how well known mental illnesses and disabilities are, it's kind of akin to zeros for us.
Yeah, it's like 10 to 20 years behind the West because of the way that society is structured in Japan.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it because it's taboo, and the way they've been conditioned to think that it's normal makes it even worse.
Yeah.
With some things with like depression and stress and overload and exhaustion, all those things, like they just don't talk about it.
You just get left
Society.
alone with it.
Yeah, that's why there were so many cases of hikikomori in tents. The children just got enough. It was just nicer to stay at home, and the parents didn't really do much because what could they do in that society?
Also, there's obviously when that happens, there's also a part of like, how should they acknowledge it? Like,
they don't.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna talk to their friends or neighbors about it, because it's shameful for them.
Yeah, and again, like with hikikomori, it's like it doesn't happen out of no reason. It doesn't happen because I don't want to go to school. That's not why it happens. It clearly happens because society becomes too much for that individual, and it's just nicer to stay at your parents' place inside your own room and only live there.
It's kind of happening in Denmark right now.
Yeah.
We have a bit of a problem where a lot of younger
especially
people,
children.
Yeah, don't want to go to school. Not because
it's shit.
Not because, school. Nobody really wants to go to school. That's not the point. The point is I think your sister kind of got the same thing, especially after COVID.
Yeah, that's because she got very lonely.
Yeah, but it can happen to a lot of people where it's just very uncomfortable. Just like there's no good points about going to school.
Exactly.
So.
And society has done absolutely nothing about it, which makes it even worse.
We've been talking about it.
So many smaller children who are like getting bold, or maybe they're neurodivergent or something, and everything's just hell for them, and then they just choose to not go to school. It's those reasons that bring such extreme cases of hikikomori.
Like last year, we had like about a month or so where it was being present. It was present in the news about these cases, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Then
don't really
nothing
hear
else
much
really
about
happened.
It. No.
I don't know if they're working on trying to fix it.
I would assume, but it takes a long time to get to the root of those things because the communists just don't have money for it.
I think the general structure of school has to be changed.
Yes, it definitely does. I mean, it has gotten better than when we were kids, but and the Japanese school system's even worse.
Yeah.
If you don't fit in, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So that's why it happens, and the structure is just that the parents don't know what to do about it because they don't know how to talk to their children about mental stuff. It's only now when like the younger generation now in the workforce start talking about how badly they're doing mentally, and teenagers are also talking about how badly they're doing at school mentally because of the way Japan is structured.
Yeah,
it's
it usually takes
thing.
a generational shift or two to change something like that.
Yeah. So it's finally coming around in Japan, but it's gonna take a while. You know, they're always gonna be behind when it comes to this.
Yeah.
It's so sad. So I'm saying, if you have schizophrenia, you can't talk to anyone about it except for maybe your psychiatrist because they actually want to help.
Do they have psychiatrists?
Yeah, of course they have psychiatrists.
Okay. Sorry.
It's just
I was thinking about psychologists.
Yeah, psychologists. I would assume that they have, but probably not as widespread.
Tokyo probably has some.
Tokyo has some, obviously. The big cities have some, but if you're out in the middle of the boonies, fucking good luck.
Oh yeah.
You gotta drive 3 hours to get to the nearest.
I can imagine. Oh god. Even just in Denmark, if you're in buttfuck nowhere, like I was living, I went to my doctor and was like, I'm not feeling great, and my doctor was like, okay, here, answer these questions. So I answered. I filled out the form, answered the questions, and she was like, you don't have problems with suicide. Everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not how it works. And also,
excuse me?
The questionnaire she gave you was probably one for depression, and you can't use that to diagnose depression. You can use it to grade the severity of depression.
Yeah.
You can't use it to make a diagnosis. That's not how it works.
It was the questionnaire was basically just like, how are you feeling about these different things? Grade, like based on a little thing. It's kind of weird.
It's like not a lot of times, all the time, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just a depression questionnaire, which you don't use that to diagnose depression. You can also find that for free on the internet. You don't need a doctor for that.
No.
Just, keep in mind, it doesn't say if you have depression, but it can tell you about the probability of having depression as well as how bad it could be.
Yeah, and part of the questionnaire was also about, do you have thoughts about suicide?
Yeah, that's always there.
Like first of all, like, thoughts about it? Have you thought about acting upon it? Have you acted upon it? Are you hurting yourself? Stuff like that.
And back then, it was not yet, basically, was the answer for that, right? And then your doctor's like, I don't have a problem. I'm like, that's not how this works. She clearly didn't know anything about mental problems. At least not about depression, that's for fucking sure. Like, I have a medium severity of depression. I've never had suicidal thoughts. I can't function, but I don't think about killing myself. That's different. I don't understand. No. Your doctor sucks. Your doctor just sucked.
Yeah.
So hard.
That's kind of the problem in being in a small community. The doctors also don't know much.
Yeah, it sucks.
They haven't been educated properly.
No. They probably also just haven't seen enough cases of depression. Because the older generation, which is usually people living out in those places, never went to the doctors for it.
Yep.
At least in our country.
I think my father seems to have been getting help.
Yeah. But that also took a while, didn't it?
That was mostly himself that was the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It took a while because he didn't want to go to the doctor about it.
Yeah. But
that's a food.
I don't think he's seeing a psychologist anymore, but
I mean, it might not be
he was.
necessary anymore. Like, my mom also didn't go to the doctor until she broke. She always, like, stresses about having so much to do. So she knows how bad it is.
Yeah.
She's just like, I can push through this. I'm like, no, Mom. It's not how it works. At some point, you're gonna get crushed under the weight of how much stress you have. You can't be stressed forever, alright?
My sister and I, more or less, has to keep reminding my father to not be like his own father and never go to the doctor with any problem.
Go to the doctor.
Because that was the reason why my grandfather, my father's father, died as early as he did. Because he never went to the doctor. And suddenly it was just too late.
Yeah, it's the same thing with my father's childhood friend's father. You know who I'm talking about, right? The friend.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's Ole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the childhood friends. His father also had, like, some pain in his arm. That he's had. It was fairly severe. But he didn't go to the doctor. And when he finally got to the doctor, it was fucking too late. He had a blood clot in his arm and didn't move to his heart. He died not even 60.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't go to the doctor. Go to the doctor if something's wrong and you can't function without it.
Yeah, my grandfather was the type of person who's like...
Just walk it off.
Yeah.
Basically, right?
I just need to work.
Yeah, just walk it off.
Then I'll get better.
Yeah, that's not how it works. You gotta listen to your body. I'll never forget the time when our friend Bax told the story about his father, who also just didn't want to go to the doctor, even though he had pain in his legs, had a fever and everything, and it was to the point where he had like huge red legs and he couldn't walk. And then Max was finally like, "We're going to the doctor now." Turns out he had infection in both of his legs, and it's like, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking go. He couldn't move from this fucking chair. It's fucking ridiculous.
If I remember correctly, yeah, my grandfather died while I was in Berlin with my school. I heard about it when I came home.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. That was back in 9th grade? Yeah. So that's a while ago.
Yeah. You were like, what, 16 at that point? Give it a take?
No, 15.
15?
15.
Okay. Well, you turned 16 in July, so yeah, I suppose. Yeah. 15.
Throughout all of 9th grade, or throughout the grade, I am that single age.
Yeah.
Because I
was just remembering, like, I turned 16 in 10th grade, but my birthday was also on the other side of summer, so I didn't really account for the fact that your birthday is in summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, 15. That's a while ago. That is like half your life ago, Rowena.
Yep.
Yeah. Boy.
We don't have any grandparents left.
I do.
I mean, my sister and I.
Okay. You're saying we don't have, like, I do. Thank you very much. I still got 3 of them.
I met my sister and I because my mother's side, well, my mother was the youngest by quite a bit.
Yeah. That means the grandparents would have been quite old.
They were quite old. But they weren't the first ones to die.
No.
It was my grandfather, from my father's side.
Because he was an absolute buffoon.
Yeah. Then my grandmother from my mother's side, she just entirely broke down, more or less. She didn't know where she was. She couldn't...
because Alzheimer's?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just... It went so fast. She couldn't eat, do anything. She couldn't recognize anyone or anything. It just... I
mean, it sounds like fast-acting dementia, but what could cause that, I'm not sure.
She was
definitely dementia.
Was just old.
Yeah.
And I think
dementia, the probability of dementia increases with age exponentially, so...
Yeah.
Because breaks down.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, her brain was just was just
It's shutting down.
deteriorating.
Yeah.
So, and my grandfather from my mother's side kept on living for a while after that. He wasn't like super great or anything, but I have a complicated relationship with him.
Fair
Because
enough.
whenever I wasn't
Oh yeah,
even
right.
slightly the way he wanted me to be, he was
Yeah.
he was
He was like,
shouting at me and stuff like
yeah,
that.
he was like, "Why do you have long hair? Boys don't have long hair." That kind of fucking bullshit you had to go
It
through.
was even to the point where my sister complained to my parents
Mm-hmm.
about it. I wasn't the one who complained because I was, I always got.
You were timid about that.
It's not so much that I thought I deserved it.
That's what I mean by timid.
I suppose, because I was so used to always being shouted at for
Yeah.
doing stuff wrong. So I was like, okay, that's just how it is,
Yeah.
I suppose. And then my grandmother, my father's mother, was the last one. She's the one who should have been the first one.
Yeah, because she
to
had
have been
early
gone.
onset Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah,
Or Parkinson, I don't remember.
Parkinson.
You die early when it's early onset. That's the point.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's Parkinson or Alzheimer's.
But she was the last one. She kept on living. She just, I don't know. I think she was stubborn, honestly.
She was stubborn without even realizing it, because most
Yeah.
people who have either Alzheimer's or Parkinson don't realize that they're ill.
No.
After a certain point, they often don't have an insight to the fact that they have dementia, for
Yeah.
example, because of the way dementia works.
The biggest problem my grandmother had was that she was so pessimistic.
Yeah.
Extremely pessimistic. She was always afraid that every time we were gonna leave, that she was gonna die.
Yeah. She never did!
No.
For many, many years.
I'm a little...
Hello, Beth.
I never got to say any proper goodbyes.
You and me both.
Not sure how I'm supposed to feel about that.
I mean, I know how I'm feeling about that.
Yeah.
I have PTSD. That's how my body reacted to that. And every time I tell my mom, she's like, did you really react to that badly? I'm like, yeah.
That's not a question you ask.
I'm like, yeah, why else would you think I have PTSD? Mom. What else would I get it from? I haven't been to war or anything like that. Right. It just happened to influence me in a very bad way. So I never got to probably say goodbye or anything like that. It just doesn't go away. Like
So-
grief does.
Yeah. In my case, it was just more of a, like... They just... From one time to another, I wouldn't get to meet them again.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Sure.
It's
I
also
don't know.
compared to how close you were to your grandparents.
The problem with my father's parents is that they lived quite far away.
Yeah, they did.
So it wasn't like I could just, go visit them, even if I wanted to. I went a few times to be with them on my own. But other than that, I think it was only 2 times.
Tired.
Yeah, where I was there on my own. But it's just... It all just felt so far away.
Unlike me,
Yeah.
which is probably the biggest difference.
I don't know if at some point it's gonna hit me.
I don't know.
It's
Usually when you've processed it at least once, it generally means that you are able to process it when it comes the next time. But At least you're better built for processing it another time.
Yeah. I know, because even
I
during
just can't
the
process it. That's my problem.
during the funerals, I was just like, I don't know how to feel about this. I just sat there like.
That's how I felt when people I didn't really know that well.
Yeah.
And I had to go to a funeral. I also just like, I don't know who these people are. I don't even know what death means at this point. So I just sat there like.
I still don't really have a good
I never like.
grasp.
Honestly,
on death.
never really. One of them I've never met. So for me, that was like, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Yeah.
And the other one's like, I met a few times when I was a child. But I barely remembered anything. So that didn't really hit me as much as my grandfather did.
I think these days, when my cat died, I was not at home.
No.
I was at boarding school. That was also just kind of like, oh, okay. I guess I won't see her again.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
If that was me, I would have been devastated for a month at least. But I guess
I honestly don't know how to process death, how to think about it, what to feel. I think these days I am a lot more afraid of losing the pets we have now. But I think that's more of a case of finding them dead. That would probably hit quite hard for me.
Yeah.
But other than that, if it just kind of, happens without me being there, and I just never really get to see them again, but without any
Yeah, I also don't know how I would have reacted if I didn't see my grandfather dead physically. Because I did. And I don't know if I would have been any different. Probably would have, because it's the scene that keeps triggering me.
Yeah, exactly. It would have probably been a lot better.
Yeah.
It's... I don't know. It's hard.
It is hard. And I can't even get the diagnosis that I technically deserve yet.
Yes.
Sucks.
We're biding our time until the new...
ICD-11.
Yeah, gets implemented.
Which is not the one they use in America, but the one in America is basically the same.
Yeah. Anyways, we should probably continue.
Yeah, we should very much continue before I get not great.
With that thought in mind, I return my gaze to the street.
Someone took a photo. Is it Shining Finger? It's Shining Finger!
Her phone was clearly pointed at me.
Hi.
I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Damn it!
Wait!
He said in English. So
ちょっとそこで携帯カメラを使っているあなた待ってくださいで、
like,
よ
what?
せ通るんじゃない
Just took another one!
もう差し金か
You know, your glasses are supposed to be in front of your eyes.
Don't worry about it. Maybe she only needs them when she looks down on the screen.
I suppose.
Oh, maybe they're just cosmetic. That was a thing back in the 10s. I remember that.
Yeah, so do I. Sadly.
Alright.
During, I believe, 9th grade or something like that. During 8th and 9th grade, I was at a different school because the first school I was at only went up to 7th.
Yeah.
So we had to go to a bigger school after that. But it was just, neighboring town.
Yeah.
I've always had problems with bullies and stuff like that. So at one point during 9th grade, during class, I was going out to go to the toilet, and the bully, who no longer went to the school at this point.
Interesting.
Yeah. Was sitting at one of the benches in the hallway, and they asked me about one of my classmates if the glasses she wore were real or cosmetic. And I was like, I don't fucking know. I suppose they're real.
Who cares?
I suppose they're real. Why else would you wear glasses? I didn't really think about that. You know, people would wear them for cosmetic purposes.
And I'm also just like, who the fuck gives a fuck?
And then when I came back, the person was like, "Oh, they're cosmetic," and they were looking for a conflict.
Yeah.
But I managed to run past him and to my classroom, and basically burst into my classroom in the middle of class, shouting at him. So my teacher took over and was like, "You're not supposed to be here," kind of thing. So otherwise, it would have gotten physical.
Yeah.
I was trying
Which is bad.
I was trying to avoid it because that's what I've been told to do.
Oh well.
And then she goes back to looking at her phone.
質問に答えてもらいたいんですかね。あなたは機関の人間か。
She's like, what?
If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures.
Sure, tackle this innocent woman, will you?
A man like me is not to be underestimated.
Sure. She's secretly strong.
違うのか。
Yeah, she doesn't say much.
違うとしても問題がありますよ。俺の写真を持っていると機関に知られれば、あなたにも奴らの魔の手が伸びるかもしれない。とにかく今撮った俺の写真を即刻削除してほしい。
Is she even listening?
謝る。不快にさせたなら。
謝るより先に写真を削除してほしいわけだが。
風景撮ってた。
風景を撮っていた？観光客？
証明。自分が今日どこを歩いたか。
Hang on. Why were we showing those two images? What?
Well, she was in them.
Yeah, I saw she was in them, but why were we showing them?
I don't know if it's supposed to show like where she took pictures as he's showing him the pictures.
Okay.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Maybe.
変なやつだな。
You can do that again.
萌えか。
Kiryu!
A boy version of Kitty. I always forget her name, so I just call her Shining Finger.
名前。
Yes.
I guess she's introducing herself? That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. It's nice and all, but I just want her to delete that photo.
I don't give a fuck about who you are. Please
聞
just
きたい
delete
こと
them.
がある。いい？
それより写真を。
都市伝説。秋葉原の。
Okay.
知らない？
I don't know unless you tell me.
I feel like I know this voice.
Probably do.
An urban legend? What is she talking about?
幻のレトロ PC。
Oh my god, a retro PC! You know where this is going?
PC
秋葉原のどこかにあるらしくて、それが
幻のレトロ PC と
98!
キュッパチあたりか
A Japanese PC serial sold from the mid-1980s to the mid-1990s. It sold so well that at one point it was called the National Computer.
What? 98.
Yes, that's what it was called.
I don't think I've ever heard about this.
It was a Japanese PC series. It probably wasn't really sold much outside of Japan at that point.
I know about niche tech stuff, okay.
Apparently not 98!
No, apparently not. Apparently none of the ones none of the stuff I watched has mentioned this.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah,
Considering it was called the National Computer.
because it sold so well in that time period.
Yeah. Okay. Well, oh.
Learn something new. Oh, Pearl, she's so comfy and tired. On your shoulder.
That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find?
No.
いいえ、これ
Oh my god, it's an IBM 5100!
It looks kind of familiar.
IBN 5100。
ジョン・タイターが手に入れようとした PC か
見たことは
ない名前を知ってるぐらいだ
Coincidence?
I think
I
not.
think not! No!
これもシュタインズゲートの選択かもしれん
Sure. It's the choice of Steins Gate. Sure, let's say that.
You spelled it wrong.
No, it's just a title that has the semicolon in.
Yeah, I know.
詳しい人知ら
Is
な
that
い
the title? We can wrap out now.
He said it like within the first hour of the game.
I know. We can all go home.
Yeah.
ダルならば詳しく知っているかもなそいつは俺のマーケットライトアームであるスーパーハッカーでな MI6 の中枢にすら発信
Super hacker capable of breaking into even MI6's mainframe. Sure thing, buddy. MI6. In the United Kingdom, the government organization responsible for foreign intelligence operations. MI6 stands for Military Intelligence Section 6. However, its formal name is the Secret Intelligence Service. SIS.
I think most Western people probably know about this already.
Yeah, most Western people would know about MI6 in some form or another.
Because, you know,
James Bond.
James Bond. Yeah.
Works for the MI6.
Yeah.
Every single iteration of him, that is.
Yeah.
But in case you didn't know, who knows?
Yeah.
I know there are some Japanese people watching the VODs, so
Oh, interesting.
because there are some auto-translated Japanese captions on the video being played. So
The MI6 is part of a slight exaggeration. Oh,
You
the
think?
yeah. If that ever did happen, Men in Black. What?
but yeah, Men in Black.
Hang the fuck on. Men in Black is American. They're not British.
I don't think that's what he means. He's just referring to men in suits and sunglasses, which could be anything.
Okay, sure.
I think that's what he's referring to, not the Men in Black.
But then again, I think Men in Black also has locations all over the world.
Probably.
So they could.
But I would just assume this would be like, in black suits, like the fucking
Holy
CIA.
shit, look at that shitty mouse.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't think he gives a fuck. It's just a keyboard most of the time.
Will break down our door and take us away.
probably.
Yeah. They will find you.
And they will make sure you don't know anything.
But the super hacker
A super hacker!
part is true.
He hates being called that though.
Because you're calling him a fake hacker.
Yeah, because hacker is like a fake hacker. He's a super hacker, not a super hacker.
The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to beat him at Mary Queen Nyan.
May Queen, nyan.
Oh, May Queen, sorry.
I don't have time to stay and talk to this lady. She's crazy.
では俺は行く。
Yes,
お前メディアスクラムもほどほどにな。
Sure, media scrum and moderation. During news stories with high public interest, reporters sometimes latch onto persons of interest, bombarding them with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. Yes. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on a subject. Hence why you call them media scrum. She said no.
I tried to make a smooth exit. One-liner and everything, but
It didn't
she
work.
grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd. What crowd? There's no crowd.
何を
There's
す
no
る
people.
メルアド教えて。
Oh my god, please send me your
何が狙いだ
contacts.
スーパーハッカーの
I guess she wants to hear
Look at
our
his
story.
face.
Yeah, his face is like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck?
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting with Daru, so why don't I just take her along?
Yeah, take her along into the fucking maid cafe, why don't you?
No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap.
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru.
断る。
If
Ima
she is,
Daru
she's very
ushinau
bad
wake
at her
ni
job.
Unperturbed, I think.
Yeah, unperturbed.
I don't think I've ever seen that word before.
I definitely have.
She shows me your phone again.
It's a photo of him. He looks so sad.
On the screen is the picture of me that she took.
ゲーまだ削除していなかったのか。
教えてくれたら削除する。
この俺を脅すとは。貴様何者だ。
She looks so sad about this.
アークリライトのバイト。
なんだそれは。
ヘンプロ秋葉原にある。
One of those companies that writes articles for magazines?
Yes.
貴様俺の写真を無断で記事にするつもりだな。
I don't think that's what you meant.
A mad scientist of Akiba unveiled! I can see the headlines now.
Sure thing, Abby.
That's all the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood.
Alright.
No, I must avoid the gruesome outcome at all cost. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう。
Sure thing, my dude.
At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull out my email address and show it to her. The woman is typing with terrifying speed, faster than my fingers could ever dream of.
Stomach.
Stabbing pain.
Oh no.
It seems she has finished entering my email address. Kind of taking longer than 5 seconds.
Ta-da-da! Oh my gosh, she's an expert.
この女能力者か。
How No, espers read minds.
Espers in Japanese is like supernatural powers. General term for humans who possess supernatural powers. Common powers include telepathy, telekinesis, and precognition, though more exotic powers exist. It is rumored that some espers even possess the ability to reshape reality with pure force of will. Derives from the term ESP, which stands for extrasensory perception. So technically they could have any power.
Okay.
It's just the most known ones.
I
It's
suppose.
telepathy and telekinesis and stuff.
I'd up her power. Shining Finger!
There we are!
Her magical...
Which is very much a JoJo reference, by the way, too!
Okay.
I'm not sure they knew at that point, but yeah, it's
Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute.
Damn.
Whoever receives one dies. She can type 255 curse words per minute. Any poor soul that receives one of her emails shall die.
名前は
おーいん今日も
Yeah, of course, you tell her that your fake name.
どう書くのこう
なんだこれはふざけるな俺のマナをバカにするつもりか
I don't remember what it said. I couldn't read in the time.
Ho...
Oh, he wrote Kyoma's today! I just saw it. Kyo. Oh my god. Well, she did ask how it was spelled, you know.
ならば携帯を貸せ俺が入力してやる
No, you may not take her phone.
But the woman swiftly avoids me, keeping her phone out of my reach. It feels like as if she's rejecting my entire personhood. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone over, so I ask for her address instead. I'll send her a blank email. Or blank mail. Yeah. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter her as
Shining Finger!
Of course, Bros.
Did you have to poop? Yeah.
She tried to do it over the edge, but she couldn't.
No. Shit. Oh well, I'll tidy it up for you. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's in the way. Stupid cable.
Yeah.
Just walks over like, whoop!
Hey,
Face down first.
you coming
Okay.
here? Coming to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this day, right in front of my optimum pride. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she's so squishy. Yeah, she's busy with her own foot.
Yeah. I can see your butt, Pearls.
Yeah. She just pooped.
Are you showing me your butt?
Yeah. It's not like she's saying this is her place. That's usually what they do when they go upside early. Try to impress.
Yeah.
It'd be big boobs.
I don't need to type anything. It's just to give her my name. I already put her in my contacts. Just send a blank email to Shining Finger. And send.
That was way much funnier in the original game because he would continue to do that until you actually opened the phone and sent it yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's said like that. It's like, all I have to do is send it. I don't have to write anything. Come on. He would just continue doing that until, oh, I have to do something. Obviously, that's not how it's going to work in this game.
凛
But,
太郎
no, that's not my name.
なぜその名を
今のカラメールに
Damn it.
Damn, my email is still linked to my real name. I must change it at once.
Too fucking late.
それは世を忍ぶ仮の名だもう一度法王院の方の名前で送るから
いいわこれで
何を言う俺は岡部倫太郎ではなく法王院今日まであって
Don't care. Bye.
画像は消したか
She nods slightly.
I think.
I think.
メールするから聞いといてね。
何をだ。
都市伝説。
Oh.
That. You forgot already?
I almost forgot. But that shining finger wanders off.
Alright, finally, Ferris time.
お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
Meowster. You ready for cringe?
おかりんだ。
In this place, Mayuri is known as Mayushi Nyanyan.
Yes.
おかりん、お帰りなさいませ。ねえねえ、おかりん、マユシーは今気づいたんだけどね。おかりんとおかえりって似てるね。
Sure thing, Mayushi. Whatever.
So she's wearing a wig, I suppose.
Yes, that's what you can make here.
どう
Whatever.
も、よく来たにゃん。ゆっくりしていってね。
Oh, hello there, Ferris.
This maid, Ferris Nyanyan, her professional name, of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's Maid Queen Nyanyan's most popular maid.
ダルニャンも来てるにゃん。待ちぼうけしてるにゃん。
Dado frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris.
Of course, everyone has a crush on Ferris here.
I always have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me.
今日も期間打倒のための極秘会議かにゃ。
ああ、そんなところだ。
Okay, Ferris.
フェイリスも混ぜてほしいにゃ。
やめておけ。猫耳メイドが太刀打ちできるほど期間は甘くない。
Fair enough.
そんなことないにゃ。フェイリスにはあの非奥義があるのにゃ。きっとお役に立てるにゃ。
Perfect secret technique.
何？あの非奥義、ついに得得したのか。
Yes, that's a secret technique.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's the
そう
point.
にゃ。ギアナコーチでの修行に耐え抜き、師匠の死も乗り越えて、フェイリスはついに手に入れたのにゃ。
Sure thing,
Does
Ferris.
she have Tunaview too?
She just plays along with it.
Okay.
She thinks it's fun.
だから今日まあ約束通りフェイリスも精霊会議に参加させてほしいにゃん。
お前、サンクチュアリに行くというのか。
That's why their interactions are kind of funny. She just plays with us. She's like,
非奥義を
sure.
得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
そんな約束したにゃ。にゃのに今日まは裏切るっていうのかにゃ。
Nyano ni.
それにあの場所にはフェイリスのお兄ちゃんが。
Since when do you have a brother? And what the hell's this spirit conference anyway?
She's just like ad-libbing shit. He's like, what the fuck?
Whenever I talk to her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing but nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris has only delusions and a made-up backstory.
Sure thing, Bobby.
I always have to play along.
No, she's the one who plays along with you.
That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
来なくていい。この話はもう終わりだ。
今日 だけずるいにゃ。そうだよ、マユシーもフェリスちゃんもダメなんてね。オカリンは冷たいと思うのです。
フェリスとは誰だ？
Oh, come on, Okabe. Not hard to figure
フェ
out.
リスちゃんはフェリスちゃんだよ。ねえ。
Is she talking about this virus? Is that her real name? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
マユシーは言いにくいからフェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
How is Fadis more difficult than Fedis?
Because she's a dum dum.
Yeah, that's true.
なんだ、そういうことか。
She's an airhead.
Yeah.
なんだか女学院みたいでそれも悪くないにゃ。
Teddy. Don't worry about it.
いいからさっさと案内してくれ。
She said.
俺はいつまでここに立っていればいいんだ。
That's kind of what I assumed.
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご主人様、ご案内にゃ。
Hello, Dara.
She guides me to Dado's table.
遅すぎでしょマジで。
Sorry, I got stopped by Shining Finger.
それで今フェイリスタンと何を話していたか詳しく。
聞きたいのか？どうせダルには理解できない話だと思うが。
Okay. Hell, even I didn't get most of it. It's nothing more than an amalgam of fantasy and delusion, says you.
Yeah, sure thing, Bubby.
そっち系の話か。フェイリスタンとオカリンの会話は普通のオタじゃついていけない領域に達してるよな。オーラみたいなものが出てるっつうの？
An otaku. Do you know what an otaku is? A term for people with an obsessive interest in a particular topic. Hobbyists. Most often refers to fans of anime and manga and video games, but there are also train otaku, military otaku, electronics otaku, etc. Otaku is just like a super nerd into something.
Yeah, kind of like a nerd or a geek, depending on how you look at it. Nerds and geeks are also different.
Yeah, they are.
I cannot tell you what the difference is right now because I don't remember. A person who we would normally call a jock could potentially be called a sports nerd or football nerd, depending on what sport it is.
Yeah.
Specifically. Because they're really into that.
Yeah.
They are really interested in it, they know a lot about it, they know all the facts, all that stuff. Therefore, they are a nerd. Or, in this case, otaku. It's kind of Japan's way of referring to those kind of people.
Yeah, to nerds, yeah.
To people who are really interested in stuff. So. You keep doing that. Can you get it up again?
She wants to try and get up, she can't.
No. Her head.
I'm sorry, did I hit her head?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her head went against the.
Oh, I
armrest.
didn't see. I'm sorry. Oh well.
二人だけの固有結界張りやがって許さない絶対にだ。
Reality Marvel.
Someone's jealous.
He has a crush on Ferris. Did you not see?
Wait, so his phone is not a flip phone?
What? I'm pretty sure it is a flip phone.
I have never seen it closed.
No, I mean either.
And
but
it's lying flat. A flip phone don't lie flat.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. It looks like a fucking flip phone.
Because of the thing in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
See, phones back then had interesting designs.
And this design is also just fucked in many, many ways.
Today, they're all the same. It's just a slab.
It's because people want more screen.
I know.
They want screen phone ratio to be extremely close to 1.
There was a company that no longer exists that wanted to make a phone for one-handed use only. So it's like very thin, like not very wide. It's like half the width of a normal phone. So you could use one hand with it, and then it was just extremely tall. Kind of like the joke about when iPhone 5 came out, and it was an iPhone 4, but it was just slightly taller.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, iPhone 10, very, very fucking tall phone. They just kept making it longer. I get a joke, but yeah. Okay, reality model.
A type of magecraft in which the user overrides the world with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience.
The fuck?
It's a Tunibyo term.
Oh, okay.
Often used in ordinary conversation to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they're inflicting on others.
That's not how I would have understood that, but
It basically are in their own little bubble. Is a term you would use today. But this is like an otaku term.
yeah. I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
There's one person he loses to his
で
face every
僕
single
なんか
time.
用事だった
Oh yeah, right.
That's right.
John Tyler.
My confrontation with Shining Finger and Catgirl, in my confrontation
Yes.
with Shining Finger and Catgirl, I almost forgot my original objective.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだけど
内密で緊急の話があるのだ
Sure, secret. In this cafe.
ジョン・タイターは知っているよな
ジョン・タイター誰
アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人だお前とは以前こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ
Huh. I noticed that he called him American. Because I could hear that.
America genius.
America Jen. But it's nowhere in the text.
No.
It's interesting.
またオカリンのいつもの設定
Girls,
設
be
定とか
careful
言うな
now.
俺が話すことは全て真実だ
Oh no! You scared her!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here, have a pen.
I'm.
ああめんどくせえじゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ
No, she went elsewhere.
She still wants to pen.
Yeah.
I know her. She
その
will
タイターってやつが未来人だっていう想像
Got him!
Didn't know.
Hi.
待てなんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする
You need to file your nails later.
事実初耳だから
See, be sharp.
They're so sharp.
Yeah.
Like,
They hurt.
I have so many scars because of her.
They hurt.
And every time she like sits on my finger and stuff like that, my skin
just
gets extremely
Digs it
irritated
into
from
her.
it.
Yeah, she digs it into you.
So after a while, I have to take her away so I can itch it. That's how irritated it gets. Like almost feels like I'm allergic, but I don't think
No,
I am.
it's just because you're sensitive to her
Yeah,
sharpness.
yeah,
It's an irritation.
yeah. Yeah, I have a bit of a sensitive skin. Mostly it's my face that's a problem.
Yes.
My face. and-
Faces are generally also more sensitive than many other places on your skin.
Yeah.
On your body, on your skin. What the fuck?
But in my case, it's more sensitive than most people.
Yes.
It's the same with my father. He also has a bit of a problem. That's why he keeps his beard. Because then he doesn't have to deal with the... what do you call it in English? Skegpest.
I don't know.
Basically, you get a ton of red bumps when you closely shave yourself.
Yeah.
Because of the irritation. Percy, you're so cute.
This is like, oh my god. Perfect purse material, this pen here. I can never draw with my Apple Pencil when she's around.
No. Would you?
She wants squinches. Oh yeah, she's so happy. She demands squinches right now, we're sorry. What can you do? Oh no, she's falling!
自信はないけど
She's just gliding down. Come on top of my no. She's
Nope.
like, fuck, I'm not going on your legs anymore.
日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
Yeah, but you
その
can
本を見せ
find
て
it.
くれたら思い出せるかも
Oh, sorry. Hit the mic.
本当に何も知らないのか。
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょデジタルと違ってさ
I suppose that's true. No more soda.
No.
At all.
Oh no more at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the last I had. That's why I wanted to go to the store.
Yeah, it's fucking too late. You gotta wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'll have to figure something out. Well, at least I have some milk I can drink.
Yes.
And chocolate milk also. If it still works.
It probably does. I would imagine that it does.
I remember talking to Dado about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Dado forgot about it. Dado's quite the internet addict after all.
Well, back to that scene where they just stare at the screen. One of them seems very high.
And the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Dado looked up info on John Titor. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken, or everyone else's?
だったら IBN5100 については
I show him the computer Shining Finger sent me.
へえオカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてねやるじゃん
知っているんだな
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ
That's right. The John Titor from 10 years ago mentioned that on an American message board. He traveled to 1975 first, obtained an IBM 5100, then leaped to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ
値段高すぎの PC だな黎明期だったからすげえ高くて個人には手が出せなかったらしい IBM の独自技術が詰まったその当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね IBM は6年後の1981年に IBM PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売しててそっちの方が有名なわけつうか僕も IBN5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ
The Wiki! An online system for the creation and compilation of hypertext documents on a web server. That is the official and original meaning of Wiki.
それが現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは
おうあるある1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったなでその噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよフレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけどその人が中心になってね
Para, fictional, a popular SNS website designed to facilitate easy communication between users.
疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど、結局見つからなかったんだって。
Neidhard der Blitzschnelle. Blitzschnelle is like fast as fucking Sonic, basically. That's what that means.
It's sort of lightning fast.
Yeah, basically. Fast as a blink. Blink of an eye. It's like, gone. That's what that means in German. I know my German.
Yeah.
I just can't speak it.
都市伝説はデマだったということか。
さあ知らねえ。秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね？
True. Akiba is not only known for anime, it's also known for its electronics.
It's what started it all.
Yeah.
The electronics. My phone suddenly starts vibrating.
Your shining finger? That's a lot of text.
Please reply. Sorry about earlier. I'm not used to talking with guys, so I was so nervous.
Teehee.
Anyway, can you please times 1000 ask the super hacker about the urban legend? Thanks. I'll text you again soon.
Like it or not.
Moika. Disregarding the weird timing.
Yeah, she's like a different person online.
Is this really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met in front of Radhika? I can't believe she's already so friendly, considering we've just exchanged addresses. She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have split personalities or something?
She's just one of those that just becomes completely different online.
Oh yeah, I know those people.
Yeah.
I've met a bunch of them. I have met a fuck ton of people online. Throughout my life.
That is how it is for most from our generation.
Don't speak to any of them anymore.
No. That's okay.
Yeah.
Many years ago.
I told Dado to wait a bit as I start typing out a response. It's not like I trust her, but I figure I should tell her what I learned from Dado.
Elpside Kangaroo!
Message complete.
And then 2 seconds later, yeah, he gets another one, doesn't he?
No. Okay, set.
待たせたな、ダル。それで、一つだけ確認したいんだが、IBN5100 は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
なんでだよ。引き金にはならない。世界滅亡もしないっつの。
にゃに？世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ？ご主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃ。オムライスにゃん。
イエーイ。
オムライス。
滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
What does it say?
Something ganya. Please enjoy a meal before the world ends. Yeah, that's right. It is Sekai ga something.
Ah. Okay.
世界がやばい来たー。
やばい。
文字の可愛さで僕もやばい。
Yabai is such a one of my favorite words in Japanese. You can say it to almost anything. It's amazing.
It's just ketchup they put on, right?
Yeah, it's just ketchup.
ダルニャンダルニャン、フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ。
Oh yes, the Ferris Cup.
What?
ああ、もちろん。僕も参加します。
フェイリス杯？なんだそれは。
Of course, like what's that?
I would love to try an omurice.
It's pretty hard to make, honestly. Just the omelette part of it.
Yeah,
this is
but
fried rice.
when I go to Japan, it is. I have to try it. I don't care if I have to go to some.
Just don't go to a maid cafe. I don't think you're gonna like it.
No. Is that? But that's one of the places where you're more or less guaranteed to find it.
You can also find it at any like family restaurant.
Oh, okay. You think I'd be completely out of place in a maid cafe?
I just don't. It's more cringe than you imagine it being.
Okay.
It is like the whole stuff of let me put a magical spell on your food to taste good kind of stuff, and then they actually do it. It's a little bit much, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ。
Charles,
フェ
be
イリス
careful.
はその幹事であ
She's
る
already
実行委
activated
員
herself
長、
slightly.
つま
Oh
り
god.
言い出しっぺなのにゃ。
Of course, it was all your idea.
よかったら今日も参加するにゃ。参加費はドリンク込みで1000円。フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ。
Pearls, why did you activate yourself? God. Here we go again.
Yeah.
無理無理。オカリンはライネットには詳しくないんだ。
Why your personal pleasuring
面
purge?
白いのね。
Clearly. It's all because of the way you hold the pen.
Well, how else am I supposed to hold it? No matter what, it's gonna be bumped somewhere. She's gonna fucking get to
Seems like she's done for now.
until she activates herself again.
Yeah.
She probably will at some point. Anyways,
Looking disappointed, Faris meowed her way back to the counter. Nyan, 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 nyan. Not even mouthfuls of omelette rice could stop Daru's rambling about Faris. His passion is truly overwhelming.
フェイリスさんは知る人ぞ知る実力派ライネッターなんだぜ。
He doesn't look super ecstatic.
yeah, that's just how he looks.
He just-
looks serious. That's what you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
He's not ecstatic. He's completely serious about what he's saying.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, she's not done. What the heck?
Yeah.
It's not. You didn't even want past. You wanted on top, and you just bit me, even though it was ready for you.
Yeah. That's pearls.
That's birds
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
And now you're just fixing yourself on me.
公式の野良試合では400戦無敗な
Said
の
no,
さ。
I can't draw.
Yeah.
400 unofficial matches.
フィクソンかよ。
フェイリスさんが公
We
式
don't
大
get
会
to
に
know
出ないの
who
が残念だよ。
Okay.
No,
Did it, but
I
you
guess
show
they
much
just
guy in
expect you
national.
to know who Rex and Gracie is.
I have no idea.
You can search on it. I'm kind of busy here. You don't have your phone?
I don't know where my phone is. I thought I took it in here. How about I use the money I get from my magic cards to buy Monster Hunter Wilds?
No.
But I want Monster
No,
Hunter.
you no.
I want Monster Hunter Wilds.
He's apparently a retired Brazilian mixed martial artist.
Okay. I don't follow that stuff. So MMA fighter, yeah, okay.
I suppose he's been in many unofficial matches. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Or just a lot of matches. Won a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he is. He has one of those stuff.
なんで出ないんだ。
この店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっしょ。店に迷惑をかけてまで大会には出ないってスタンス？メイドの鏡だろマジで。それにマユシと同い年だから学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
true. She's the same age
店
as
に迷
Mayoshi.
惑かけないと言っておきながら、フ
16.
ェイリス杯なるものを店で開くのか？
細けいことはいいんだよ。とりあえずフェイリスタンは可愛い。可愛いは正義。猫耳ロリメイドはけしからん。性的な意味で。それでいいだろう。
Sure. That logic went places.
No. Shit, what's it called?
Flat is justice.
Yeah, flat is justice.
Well, no, wait, no, she's not flat. Never mind.
No, she's not flat.
She's not flat at all.
No.
She's not Kurisu, who's more flat.
お前は結局2次元派なのか3次元派なのか
How's it
ど
go?
ちらなのだ？
It's flat is justice, Opai is truth,
I don't fucking know the
and
rest.
something else. I forget what, like the intermediate thing.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
This is funny.
Yeah.
あえて言おう。倍であると。
What?
He's bi in the sense that he both goes for 2D and 3D. He doesn't choose a side.
Oh, okay.
He swings both ways.
いいんだな。
That's the kind of bi he is. You go an inspiration.
So what you're saying is you're actually more of a normal person?
I don't know. Is that normal?
I would say most people probably have had a crush on some 2D
Yeah, but
character at some
remember
point.
he cheats on his 2D with his 3D and vice versa.
I still don't... Whatever.
よく言われます。さあせん。
Sure you are. Dado usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moe and Fadis.
Yeah.
I wish he were this passionate about her experiments.
Well, not to put a damper on that, but your experiments kind of suck.
I had to pull Dado away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell.
Open the windows.
Quickly open the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough.
New message. Ferris, the final battle is...
Something.
I don't know. You're more perceptive.
Closing in.
Yeah, something like that. You're more perceptive than I thought, Nya. So now you understand what's at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, Nya. The time has come for Ferris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can say no more, Nya. Should I reply? No, fuck her.
Be an ass and leave.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this right now. Right, oops. I pressed B instead of A. So it just
It just
hit
hides the
text.
text there.
I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. This is our PC from
In a
communal
box.
for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. I'm surprised at the angle of the monitor,
Apparently
honestly.
that's something you could do.
I have not seen a CRT monitor that's angled like that
No.
before. Maybe they've done it themselves.
Maybe. Who knows?
It's certainly possible.
Yeah.
But they were kind of cool, you know? They would never really break.
No, they would never break, but they also filled the entire fucking disc.
And it's like you take a magnet to it and it goes all weird and wobbly, and then you press the reset button and it's like boom!
Yeah. Fucking brown tubes, man. I swear to God.
I fucking love them. They're
They
great.
are amusing, and you're gonna see a lot of brown tubes in this game.
Yeah.
Purely because Tennoji is obsessed with brown tubes.
I wonder if the new
Oh God, no, there are more!
Tyler is still posting.
Fuck. Can we go any further up? Okay. So John Titor says, I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm just happy to. I'm happy to explain. Allow me to explain.
Allow me to explain.
As Albie would say. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce the current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Do you know what the twin paradox is?
I don't remember.
Let me find, so I don't say some bullshit.
Wait, this isn't the real John Titor, though.
It's the one who ended last time. I don't know why that has that blah, blah, blah at the end.
That was the fake John Titor that had that.
Yeah, but we don't know yet.
Okay.
Yes. A thought experiment in special relativity involving twins, one of whom takes a space voyage at relativistic speeds and returns home to find that the twin who remained on Earth has aged more.
Oh, that yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff about going into space and stuff.
Yeah.
Traveling at speeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But that has more to do with speed rather than gravity. Does it not? Because
the result appears puzzling because each twin sees the other twin as moving, and so, as a consequence of an incorrect and naive application of time dilation and the principle of relativity, each should paradoxically find the other to have aged less. However, this scenario can be resolved within the standard framework of special relativity. The traveling twin trajectory involves two different inertial frames, and for the outbound journey and one for the inbound journey. Another way to understand the paradox is to realize the traveling twin is undergoing acceleration, which makes them a non-inertial observer. So because of inertia, it's gravity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I love that the picture that comes up is the Kelly brothers, because they're twins.
Yeah. Yeah, they're also calling it the fig.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're calling John Titor a figure in general.
Oh, we have something here.
Oh, it's from Hoikyama!
Yeah.
It uses Tipler cylinders and curved black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is a 1970s Chevy. I know all of it.
In case you don't know what a Chevy is,
Yeah.
it's a Chevrolet.
An American automobile brand. Also, it's clearly...
I like to say fictional because... I suppose it's because they want Chevy to be the official name for it.
Yes.
But a lot of people call Chevrolets for Chevys anyways, so... whatever.
It's also a huge nod to Back to the Future.
Yeah. The whole idea that we
It's in a car. Yeah.
uses a car to...
And a Chevy.
to time travel.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah.
No, not a Chevy.
No, but...
It's use
still in 70s
DeLorean.
car. Yeah, but it's still like 1970s car. They just say Chevy instead of DeLorean.
Do you know why they use a DeLorean?
No.
Because it looks futuristic.
Yeah, of course they do. I mean, didn't 70s cars look futuristic in general?
No, this was very special because of its its hard corners, fully... Is it aluminium? No, I think it's
Pearls?
steel body. It's just everything about it looked
Okay.
kind of futuristic
Yeah.
compared to other cars.
I
at
can't
the
remember
time.
how the car looked in the movies, so...
Well, the car obviously looks different.
Yeah. Even then, I can't remember those
Yeah.
other movies.
Because of those movies, I have for the longest time wanted a DeLorean. And these days, I would like to get a DeLorean and convert it into an electric car.
Yeah.
Not so easy to do in Denmark.
No.
There are a lot of laws and regulations
Is the
that
plexiglass-
stops you from just converting cars from one thing to another. So...
She cares. She's like, no, get off
her! Help her! Oh my god. Now she's hanging at you.
I don't know. It was
What'd
the
you get?
perfect time to put it on her.
Oh, did you
And
poop? Yeah, she pooped.
Yeah, and then she was just like, no, what is this? Get it off!
Oh,
No, it's just
okay.
angry in general.
Come here.
I just couldn't resist.
Oh my god, and you say I'm evil.
We're both evil.
Yeah.
Odo, think Odo. Began the Chuny War tab. If there is currently, there must be a Senator too. All right. No, just no.
Twin Paradox.
Yeah.
That's probably relevant.
Twin Paradox 1 out of 3. He had a twin brother, remember? The younger twin stayed on Earth while the older one rode a rocket to travel at the speed of light into space. In a few years, the older brother returns to Earth and the two brothers meet again.
Hang the fuck up. Speed of light?
Yeah, it's a thought experiment.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Here, the younger brother aging a lot faster than the older brother is the Urashima effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will never be able to reach light speed. You'll get incredibly close, but never... Jesus.
Oh, hello, Kurigohan. By Tippler cylinders, are you referring to the Tippler machine? What?
Lol, what?
What? A Tippler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter.
That reminds me of the pear with a giant mouth. It's typically used in case of lolwood.
I suppose. One-
The mouth just goes like,
1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine. Lol. How do you fit that onto a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tippler machine can't travel farther back in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. Atchel is not your block. I want to hear from Tider. Fuck off, Hoing Kyoma. It's basically what they're saying. Alright, done Tider. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been in another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tippler cylinder. You can learn more about curved black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tippler's calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of curved black holes. Curved black holes. Wow, Pearls.
I suppose you could get a black hole to rotate,
Yeah,
but how the fuck would you do that?
don't worry about it right now. Hello? Are you awake? She looks tired.
Yeah, she's been sleeping, more or less. Or at least resting.
Oh, the next one's a Twin Paradox 2 out of 3. Oh, no. In Japanese, please. A teasing phrase used in online message boards to tell an incomprehensible poster to please post comprehensively. Yeah, it's the same things like in English, please. But you... Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Yeah. No, that
I
message
didn't
was-
see that one existed.
Yeah, no. Because the other messages are so big.
Yeah. The twin paradox occurs when the two meet again. Instead of looking at it from third-person perspective, it'll make more sense if you think of it from the brother's perspective. From the younger brother's perspective, the older brother exited Earth at close to the speed of light and then returns. So naturally, time moves slower for the older brother. So what about from the older brother's perspective? That's the question. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hidden denied? LOL! All about Hoy's crazy train, prepare for a train wreck! Curved black hole time travel is theoretically possible, but 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Just like you said. Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. And 2. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Got that fucking right.
Also, I have a different question. If like either if you manage to get it to spin or you find one that's already spinning, how do you know it's spinning? You
and
can't
how do you
see
control it?
You can't see it.
No, and how do you control it too?
Yeah. It's
Don't worry. They'll get into more things.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's like
These are the first things. It's like, how do you even get it
this
to
black
spin?
hole is spinning and you just look at it and it's a black hole and you're like, how the fuck do you know?
Yeah.
How do you tell?
And there's also like,
There's no
wait.
light in there, so I can't see anything.
No. There's also, I think there's also like, I don't know if it's inferred from Kuti Gohan here. It's like, don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning natural. It's like, how would you even know that? And when would you find it? Where would you find it? It's ridiculous.
Because a black hole is just a black hole. That's
Yeah.
like the reason why it's a black hole is because the gravitational pull is so high that no light can escape from it. Therefore, you can't see anything. Therefore, it looks like a black hole.
Yeah.
Technically, we don't know what color it has.
It is nothing. It has nothing. That's basically it.
Well, inside it, inside the black hole, where the light goes to die, basically, it would still have a color. It would still have a reflection that would give off color when light hits it.
Yes.
But we can't
But the
see
black
it.
hole itself is just nothing.
No, the black hole is
because it consumes everything. There is nothing.
What you see when it comes to a black hole is where the gravitational pull starts to become so high that no light escapes.
Yes.
That's a black hole.
Yeah.
That's what determines the size of a black hole.
Yes.
And obviously around it you see the bending of light.
Yeah. Anyway, singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite gravity, singularities are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such cannot be proven.
Yeah.
In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers. Yeah, basically, that's what black holes come from. Kilometers in diameter. Now imagine that entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. That is a singularity. Pretty easy way to explain it, yes.
I suppose I don't think it's the best way to explain it.
Everyone understands that it's a small point with an infinitely big amount of mass. It's a lot of pressure.
I suppose you can say that you are compressing the mass. Yeah, I guess
You are.
You are. Basically,
It just
the
becomes so dense.
mass, the density becomes so high that
It would
it
be crushed.
it crushes itself and everything around it.
Yeah.
And
It's the
just
same
turns
thing
into
when
a
you go
black hole.
down into water. You can feel the pressure. It's the same thing. It's just so high that you would
You
die.
feel the water pushing on you.
Because it's more dense down there.
Yeah,
Because of the gravitational pull.
the weight that is upon you.
Yeah. It's because the gravitational pull gets higher as you get closer to the core.
Technically, air should also have that effect.
Yes.
Air
If it's
has-
under pressure, then yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only
but-
reason why it works like that in water is because you get closer to the core, and water is more dense than air already, so you feel the effects much faster.
Yeah.
Anyways. Ahoy Kilma says, this isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Titan posted 10 years ago. Nobody else seems to know, so I don't fucking know, man. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. Chevy was a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago.
Uh-huh. Hot world lines.
Hey, that's what it seems like.
That's at least what the game seems to be suggesting.
Yeah.
Spinning black
Vacuum
hole.
machine. Vacuum machine.
Vacuum machine.
I mean, some places they are spinning, but...
A black hole in itself is already a vacuum machine.
The next one.
Basically, the black hole is a spinning booty. Okay.
It's find it funny, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So gravity can be bent.
Yes.
I guess? Yeah. I want to know more about John Titor 2000.
And then someone's like, a spinning booby might be more confusing, lol. Alright.
Twin paradox.
The 3 out of 3. From the older brother's perspective, the younger brother, still on Earth, moved away from him at lightning speed, and then he came back, right? In other words, wouldn't time slow down for the younger brother? Shouldn't the older brother be a lot older by the time they meet again? What does this mean exactly? That's the paradox. Yeah, because they're technically, from each brother's perspective, the other is moving. Yes.
If you look at perspectives that way, sure.
That is the point of this paradox. It's that you look from the perspective of either of the brothers.
The problem is that it's the person who is moving through space that is going to have a difference to them.
But that's the
why
thing.
this...
Like in the paradox, there is this whole thing of that what you see is not what should have happened.
No. Yeah.
It's like what happens to the younger brother is the opposite of what you would expect.
Yeah.
That's why it's a paradox. So, whatever. We'll continue this with no more boobs.
Does this taste weird to you?
Nope.
No. Eating chips, nom nom nom.
Yeah.
2 spinning boobies, right?
Gun tighter. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a microsingularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. You already understood way more than most people would. Let me just say that current black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with the black hole creation.
They weren't exactly trying to make black holes.
Oh.
It was more of a side effect. But the black holes are so small that it doesn't matter.
It's mini black holes.
Yeah.
They're created.
And they disappear immediately because of what's it called? Hawking radiation.
Yeah. They can't be stabilized.
No. TLDR. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah. Okay. Could you go ahead and come down here? It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't. Lol. How do you set a destination? The Earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose that Titor is, in fact, a hoeing theory, lol. I knew it! Okay, ba-da-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum. John Titor asked my theory. I thought black holes vaporize themselves. Yes, they do. John Titor Sudre theory. The cat is dead! No!
Oh no!
Okay. I set the destination with the VGL system. That's variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the tippler sine wave until that location. But don't worry about it.
Keep reading.
By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of area is negligible. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're just staring at me like, the fuck does they mean locking the Tipler sine wave onto that location? What the fuck?
Like, are they trying to say that they specifically choose to go to a time where the Earth is in the same place as...
No.
Okay.
That would take thousands of years.
No, that's never possible.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like it wouldn't work that way if you wanted to travel back 1 year. No, I think what they're saying is that they're like reading, like putting it into data, this location, gravity-wise, locking onto it, so then when they time travel, they also travel through space to that same spot.
Yeah, because what I was thinking...
They move with the Earth, essentially.
Yeah. What I was thinking was that, like, because not only does the Earth spin around itself, it goes around the sun.
And the sun also
and the
goes
sun
around.
Goes around in the galaxy that we're in, which is the Milky Way. And the Milky Way
goes
also moves
around the cluster, and the cluster also moves around the universe.
The whole universe moves at all at
incredible
once.
speed, actually.
So Earth will never be in the same place at any 2 points in time. Never. It would be impossible. It would happen only by pure luck if
we still fucking
the
exist at
theory
that point.
if the theory about the expansion of the universe is slowing down and then at some point will retract again.
Yeah.
Then it could potentially
be the same place.
by pure luck be possible.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Or I should say not unlikely, I should say highly improbable.
Yeah.
That's the right word to use.
Basically
here.
impossible.
Yeah, but highly improbable. It just
yeah.
means there is a small chance, but it's tiny. It's so negligible that probably will never happen.
Yeah.
But it's not that we can't prove it's not happens. Okay, Hohen Kilmer says the same information was in the title book. All you've done is post 10-year-old copy pasta. Anyone can do that. How do I know you're the real Tider? Don't touch so moe, my wife. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Ah, there we go. Done.
Okay, cool.
It is kind of easy because most of the time you can just find those 3 people and the rest is kind of negligible.
The last one was a bit harder because I felt like some of the anonymous ones were also important.
Yeah, that's because it's also the first time and Kilmer wasn't really part of the discussion here. He's part of it, so that's mostly going to relate to him.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't waste all day on action. No, we should not.
Oh, really? We have more important things to deal with.
Uh-huh.
Namely, the PhoneWave.
Names like change. He says that like that every time.
We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. How about, like, I say the PhoneWave, I say PhoneWave, and then you say names subject to change. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing.
なあダル、なぜペケロッパなのだ
68,000.
Times 68,000.
No, just X 68,000.
Maybe.
I don't think it's times.
A 60-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s.
Yeah.
Its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed Manhattan-shaped. Okay, it was a computer. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Oh, I assume it's the PC we see besides the...
probably.
The CRT. That's probably what it means. I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、ジョーコ。
He's like, oh my god, romantic.
主人公が日本人なのにオッドアイである理由のようなものか。
Sure. Odd eyes. These are Chromia iridis. Oh my god.
Aren't you the medicine student?
That doesn't mean I know how to pronounce it in English.
Okay.
A condition where the eyes are different colors. A trait often found in anime and manga characters because it looks cool. Usually there's a reason for the characters to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just for Moe and for the coolness factor. Exactly. It looks cool on anime characters. It looks almost fantasy-esque when it happens in real people. Because it does happen.
Yeah. It's more likely to happen in cats.
Yeah. But there are some few humans, and some of them only partially heterochromia.
Yeah.
It's a
and the
mutation error.
cats are really cute
Yeah.
when they have it.
Hey, look us!
She has stuff to say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
全然意味がわ
And
か
yeah,
ら
the
ん。
Japanese people would have absolutely no reason to be odd-eyed because most of them just have a brown
Yeah.
eye genes because back then it was like 99% Japanese ethnically, so there was not really much mix of the whole blue, which is what could create this.
Mutation?
Yeah.
Could do it.
Yeah, but it was very highly unlikely.
Yeah, but
Basically, you wouldn't see it. It's much more easily seen if a mutation happens in European people because we were a lot more mixed between who had blue and who had brown eyes. Because for the brown, if you had brown, you'd had to have a mutation in both of them, both of the alleles,
yeah.
for it to change anything. Whereas if you have blue-brown, you only need it really in the brown one. So. Which is why it's highly improbable in countries where most of them are ethnically themselves and they already have brown eyes. What's up?
It just reminds me of the whole debate of Denmark for the Danish people.
Oh.
You know, it's like only for the ethnically Danish people should be allowed to be here.
Good
And I'm like,
fucking luck.
we are already a mixed race.
I'm like, if you say it like that, I wouldn't be allowed to stay here. My father clearly has Palestinian roots somewhere in his family, even though he grew up in Denmark, and his grandparents grew up in Denmark.
Do I have to go back to Sweden? Or England? One of the two.
Yeah.
I think it's generally around the same amount that I am on of both, but I am mostly Danish.
I don't know.
ロマンだ。
It is cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。
And Christian would have to go back to Italy.
I'm not sure he has, like, Italian genes, but...
Yeah, something similar.
Yeah, that's
for
for
sure.
fucking sure. I mean, even just his skin color would just be like, you're not Danish!
Yeah.
Because he's so tan, he's so, like, Mediterranean in his skin color and his face and everything, but he has the most Danish name you'd ever fucking meet. It's so funny.
I don't remember his parents.
They don't look as Italian, I will say, but it's funny because like the hair is clearly from his mom and like the eyebrows and eyes is clearly from his dad. So
Yeah,
it's the mix that does it mostly, probably.
makes it look like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a cat! Oh no!
Alright, cool. Slow and steady.
I think she just walked over there, didn't she?
She came a little fast at the
Okay.
end. She made a little
Yeah,
jump.
well, where did she go? Yeah, she's gone now. I go down here again. Your sense of urgency, Pearls, is like, I go down here, but I
いず
keep
れ
an
にしても
eye.
ラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
お前の最新 PC は？
But it's also not really that weird for Danish people to have a bit of like English blood in them
Nope, not at all.
due to, you know, our past.
Due to Vikings do it, but Vikings did back then, and
Yeah.
that's all we'll say about that.
And also yeah, having Norwegian or Swedish is also not weird because
No,
it's
because it was part of the Danish kingdom back then as well. So, you know,
we were all mixed.
we owned England at one point. I'll have to say.
Until the people who were in charge of England was like, how about not any longer? We are the ones in control. You no longer has control.
Yeah, I mean, technically it was more like it got separated from the Danish kingdom because there were two different kings.
Oh, yeah, but it was kind of like... Aiko?
What are you doing, Aiko? See her anywhere?
I can hear her. Oh, sorry. I think
She's right there, staring at you.
she was
Yeah,
going
I
to
don't
the floor or maybe the cardboard.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
No, doesn't matter. Let us continue the game.
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
Fair enough. Honestly.
Selfish bastard.
Alright, okay.
ゲル化については調べてきたん？
Oh yes, more of the gel nanas. Here we go.
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
I love that he took a sample with him.
ズタズタ？
Yes, shredded.
想定位とかそういうレベルではなかった。バナナではない何かになっていた。
Phase transition. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Examples include liquid, solid, which is freezing, or liquid gas, which is evaporation, ferromagnetic, paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition.
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
True.
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Fractal structures. In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity. The smallest portion of a fractal structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of fractal structures are snowflakes and coastlines. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ？
Yes, Mentor sponge. An example of a fractal structure. Take a cube and do the following. 1. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole in the center with 1/9 the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole with 1/9 the area of the square. 3. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0. Yes, that is how that works.
Yeah. There are a lot of different kinds of things like this. There's also one with triangles. All kinds of things.
Yeah. Up in the bed she goes again.
Reminds me of what's this one? I don't remember what this one is called. But it's like it's kind of circular and then it has like small spikes and there's small circulars on it.
I don't remember.
But there was a comic or where it was like one person was mowing a lawn and they were doing it in that structure, and another person was like, "Oh, nice, nice way you're doing it. Are you done soon?" And the person's like, "Feels like it's going on forever."
Because it is.
Because it's infinite.
Yeah. That's funny.
ああ、バナナにフラクタル図形の穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろう？
やばい。
俺には 一つ仮説がある。
You have one hypothesis. That's not a lot of hypotheses you have there, my lord.
Either that or he's just neglecting all the other ones.
Yeah, it's like, I want this one.
Yeah. I mean, it is certainly interesting that the banana turns into gel.
Yeah, it's like a completely shredded down to the quark level almost. Just like the Mentor sponge.
Yeah. Daro gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
え？それってどういう？
His face is just like, not dead serious.
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジカッコ仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
Sure.
俺だ。計画
Here we go again,
第
phone.
2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
Judgment Day is near.
What is this? Terminator?
Yeah.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day?
シュタインズゲートの意志であり、
Or was it 3?
I don't fucking remember.
それに抗うことはできん。
Resistance is futile.
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつうの。接続終わったぜ。で、どうする？
バナナは用意してある。
Just before I left my queen Nyan, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas with her money.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
At least he does that every time. He's the only one who earns money.
奴から提供された研究費だ。
Sure thing.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
実験に金をケチるようでは
3D banana.
世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
作り変えたいと思ってんのは
Putting
オカリ
only
ン
one
だけだ
banana
って
it might actually change something. You never know.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Yoro. They have Dixie soups in the fucking microwave. What the fuck?
結構長いんだよな。
Beautiful banana.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
Well, it could be such a small amount that you aren't noticing it as of yet.
Yes, but it will.
Also, it has a shield, but
Yes, but
obviously,
some will always come out.
yeah. Which is also why we don't want our bird in front of the microwave while it's running.
Yes, because they're small.
They're very small.
But she does not give a fuck.
She wants to be besides the microwave. when it's
Yeah.
running. In the little
In the
Space.
Nook. Yeah, in the little nook beside
Yeah.
it. Because it's her space. It's her little nook where she can
Yeah.
build a nest potentially.
yeah,
That's how she behaves. You can't be in there, no.
which is why I put the cover
Yeah.
there so she can't get in.
Plastic bell, yeah.
お前は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。つうか電磁波の影響ってソースは？
あえて言うならばマッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
ただの
ちょ、根拠なしとか。
Exactly.
かつてエジソンはこう言った。 1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけ。
Why are you listening to a thief? He invented nothing.
Yeah.
He took everything
Yeah.
and
天才は
claimed it
1%
as
の
his
ひら
own.
めきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
You're looking at pearls?
Yeah. She's trying to see what it is.
残念だったな。近年ではそれは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわ
Sure thing, Olivia.
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
そう。ひらめけ。ただ
There's probably a good chance he said it.
Doesn't make it any better.
I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines.
Wow, come here, wow.
At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ
The phone wave
Need something to change.
rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
Sure. Well, you saying it.
Daru opens the phone wave
Need something to change.
door and
Store.
peeks inside.
お？お？
何をしている？
Take the banana, my dude.
あれ消えた。
消えたって何が？
バナナが。
The banana.
The banana got kita. What?
What is he talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck is he on? Let me take a look.
I push Daru aside and looking into the phone wave.
Need something to change. Oh my god, it's gone.
ない。
Well, that's only weird. It was gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. I speak into the silence of the other side of the phone.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
Sure thing to dude.
とんでもないものってなんぞ？
I ignore Dara's panicked cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding. But I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動
Yes,
させろ。
Loki Emergency Order 666. Activate the cold heart protocol.
何？政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままではこの国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
ジエンオツ。
Yeah, he should be an actor.
なんで消えたんだよ。
知らんがな。
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！
Only fucking Mama Rubiano would be able to fucking do that.
分かったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなくテレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
Sure, teleportation, but to where?
なんだって？ってそんな無茶な。
Is it a teleportation device for space, time, or time space, or space time?
Or both. All of it.
All of it.
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね？
Why didn't they look at it while it was in?
They were
the-
busy talking and they were bored. They're like 2 minutes is a long time, then they started talking, waiting for
I
it.
suppose they just weren't, you know.
They
paying
didn't
attention.
expect anything new
No.
to happen.
No.
That's why.
そうだな。
Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down.
Hi! There it is!
And can't believe my eyes.
The banana! Both of them are like, what the fuck?
What? Impossible!
Impossible!
Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the PhoneWave.
It's a to change.
Or so we thought.
But here it is! Jellified.
But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ？
I don't know.
誰よ、このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。
I mean, you weren't expecting it, so
完
fair.
全にくっついてるな。
Pearls.
Flip, flip, flip.
You starting the motor?
Yeah. That's what she often does, and it starts flying around.
Yeah.
But I don't think the space is big enough for that.
No.
Hi! Oh, you're not allowed to move that foot?
No. That's right. So the bunch is completely intact. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
Yeah, aside from the fact that it's like all sloppy, gooey, and green, it looks just like it did before we plucked it.
Not so much as a sign that the jellified banana was stuck onto the bunch after the fact.
なあ、ダル。これってもしかして。
The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the PhoneWave
Names it to change.
returned instantly to a sponge. In other words,
テレポートだったり
Sure,
するんじゃない
a
かな？
teleportation machine.
yes.
But it was also still attached, so you're clearly missing more than just. This is more than just space, alright?
That's my foot. It's allowed to be there.
No!
She's like,
Yeah, go away, I'm here. Ah, yes!
興味深い実験してますね。
Goodies is back!
誰だ？
She just comes in. Hi.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに？若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名を。
no, you brought that onto yourself.
Yeah. Also known as
Max
the zombie.
説明セリフオツ。
誰がゾンビだ？誰が？
You're supposed to be dead.
一体どういうことだ？何が目的でここへ？
あなたに会いに来たの。岡部倫太郎さん？あ、じゃなくて、ほーい、京馬さんだった？
How did you find them?
I assume it wasn't that difficult to find.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Wait. How the hell does she know my real name?
Yeah.
そうか。
I assume that she just looked through the university roster or
エー
something.
ジェント。しかも特殊能力者だな。それならば不死であることもうなずける。
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか？
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Tara doesn't seem fazed by this girl's
Maybe
entrance.
she talked to Daru.
Why? Ah.
誰？裏切ったのか？
What do you mean betrayed? Pearls? You can't sit there.
Come here.
No, you make noise. Yeah. Can't sit on the microphone.
But she wants you to.
Yeah. Pearls!
Cool.
You cannot sit on the microphone. No. Absolute buffoon. Pals! You know what? You're going into the cage. You can't sit on it. What happened?
I think it broke.
Ah! Yeah, you're coming in here now. No. No.
Yeah, it definitely broke.
Oh no, what happened?
You know where it bends.
Oh, yeah, that's also the critical one.
Yeah. But I can't find the other part of it.
No, we'll find it later. Just don't walk too much around here.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyways, she is now in the cage
Yeah.
because she wants to sit on your microphone arm and that will make a lot of noise.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah.
マキとクリスに弱みを握られたか、それとも色香に惑わされたか。
Sure.
許さんぞ、このビッチが。
Oh, wow.
Wow.
落ち着け。この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
Curtis's simple explanation quells my fiery rage like a bucket of water.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Alright. Ah, yes, the time where he grabbed her hair and then tried to see the stab wound on her chest yesterday.
Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was pervious.
Because you were! Regardless of your intentions behind it.
Yep.
He even poked her like, oh my god, she exists in real life! Yes, you should be. You did read that.
Oh, sorry. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did.
You should!
But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared in front of them. Right?
No.
Right?
No. Okabe, no.
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
She stepped onto the floor with her shoes. How dare you?
Well, yes, she's from America.
Still.
They wear shoes inside.
Yeah, but
On the carpet.
still grew up in Japan.
Eh.
Yeah, don't wear shoes on the fucking carpet. That's just disgusting.
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
Oh. Oops.
I think you didn't really actually miss much.
Yeah. What is she trying to do?
She's just interested in the jellified banana over there now.
Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday! And just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops!
What the fuck do you think a handshake is, Okabe?
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
欧米か。
It's a Japanese term.
Okay. Look down at her slender fingers.
Oh my god, Okabe. Look at him. That's even creepier. It's just gonna repeat.
Yeah, I know. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish.
ビビりすぎ。
身にまとう殺気が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
A powerful kung fu master.
俗に言わないわよ。
では忍者。
言わないっつってんだろ。
Damn, this woman is completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too. And on top of that,
And to top it all off.
she bursts into the lab and starts inspecting our gel banana without permission.
It's just a gel banana.
Gel banana.
Gel banana.
Gel banana.
Sheesh.
I slowly sneak toward the PhoneWave,
Nips it to change.
trying not to draw her attention to myself. The last thing I want is Kurisu getting close to the PhoneWave.
Nips it to change.
これ本当に興味深いですね。ピンセットあります？
Forceps.
I don't think they have the money for that.
ない。
そう。
何をする？希少な実験データを。
グズグズね。
She's like, I don't have it.
Kurisu licks the gel off her fingertip without any hesitation.
And the others are like, what the fuck?
味はなしか。
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならばバナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろ
う。いりません。
そもそもあのバナナマユシのじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
It's an offering
変態
from
のバナナなん
Mayoshi.
て誰が食べるもんですか。
変態のバナナ。
No! Daru, stop! God damn it.
変態のバナナを食べる。グズグズ。指くわえる。
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go
まず
again.
っと顔をしかめる。
We're just gonna
マキ
skip
セシ、マ
this.
キセシ。
Oh
今
my
のもう
god.
一度お願いできる？
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもん？
Yeah, she realizes that she's not like Mayoshi.
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし最低の変態だが今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Finally got her.
Now to follow up for maximum combo.
それでマキセクリス、お前は今何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
They're still going on about it, by the way.
さあ言え。天才。
あんたたち二人とも。
いや
You could say that. Oh my god.
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Did you make yourself bleed again?
No.
Dum dum.
Shut up.
I do too. Did you pick off too
そ
much
の原
nail?
因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、
Okay.
There's
今は
basically
不
no
問にす
nail
る。
on this toe right now.
Okay. I often pick off too much of my nail on my little toe. Because I try to take off just the outer part, and then it just takes off more than it's supposed to.
Yeah,
And it
because the nails
hurts.
are so small.
Yeah.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
Switch. I mean,
電子レンジのこと。
she's a genius. She might be able to help you here.
トップシークレットだ。
Yes,
あえて部
top
外者のお前に
secret.
一つだけ教えてやれるとするならこいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
I don't care about your name.
だが 名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
Tara and I discussed whether or not we should tell her anything more.
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
それは。
Good point there, my dude.
Back to this one.
She's a genius!
She would have to defeat my sharp wit. She would have to defeat.
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
What? Never mind. Okay,
No.
whatever.
We can trust her intellect at least.
Yeah. But it's hard to stomach her attitude.
She's just a tsundere.
I think if there's anyone's attitude that's hard to stomach, it's yours.
Yeah!
Didn't get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
There we go! Christina!
誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言っとらんわ。
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
何よ？
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
Oh my god, are we getting more members?
ラーメン？
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバー。
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら貴様がむっつりスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
Wow.
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
2つ目の条件は、この俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
Can I punch him soon?
No, don't worry, he'll get what he deserves at some point.
Okay.
オカリンちっちゃえ。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
Yeah. Oh, Cole, that's why we love you, that's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure. Used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. Yeah, it's a Jojo reference.
こちらからの要求は
Every
以上。
time they say, but I refuse, is also a Jojo reference. So.
この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんたにとってでしょ。まったくノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた
That's a
口が
very
塞がら
scientific
ない
thing to
わ。
say there. Noradrenaline. A neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Proper name, norepinephrine. No, that's the American way of saying it. Adrenaline's the right way of saying it. Fuck off. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. Yes.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Look at that bickering again.
取引する。
いい返事だ。今この瞬間君はラボメンナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いやザ・ゾンビよ。
Sure. This is like, what the fuck?
ってるからちゃんと呼べ。おーい。 子供ですね。
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから、もう許して。
分かればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダルよ、クリスティーナに。
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
Yeah, but I refuse. There we go. A quotation from the popular manga uses bizarre adventures. On the internet, it is used frequently as a cool way to turn someone down. だが断る。Damn it.
In the end, I'm the one who has to explain.
Explain.
Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the PhoneWave.
That's to change.
Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
Cool.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
I think it might be better to play this scene out before stopping.
Okay.
Narratively.
Okay. Sure.
It shouldn't be that long.
You say.
Yeah, from what I remember.
From a different version of the game.
I don't think they padded out anything else.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, they actually removed some stuff from the non-canon endings. So they're not as long. It's also completely new animation for those, obviously.
貴様の見解を聞こう。
Otherwise, it's completely the same.
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
The lady does protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
New banana! But she's gonna be so sad. Half of her bananas are gone.
Strange. It seems as though Kurisu is really enjoying herself.
And she's not even a physicist.
But I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experiments?
She's
I mean,
a neuroscientist.
Experiments are experiments.
Yeah, I know, but it's just funny. It's like, she's not even a physicist. She's a neuroscientist. She's a brain scientist. How should she know these things?
Don't worry about it.
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
俺に指図しないでもらおう。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
You want to know when it happens.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
ないな。
100秒。
A few moments after Kurisu's report. That's beautiful.
I forgot how ridiculous I looked in the anime.
It should have been like a little smoke screen or something like just like
I mean,
like
yeah,
some kind of
yeah.
yeah.
I find that so funny. It was like that, like I get it, but like basically all other things when they use time travel, it doesn't work physically like that.
No.
So it's just funny, but it's like boop, it's disappeared. They just cut the banana out.
It
Oh
happened
my
fast as a
god.
blink of an eye.
出てきた。
I'm at a loss for words. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に消えちゃった。いきなり
Boop! I just completely.
She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のな。
He's just like, yes, I invented teleportation. Woo!
To gel.
Yeah. So you survived that.
そんなのありえるの？でも実際に移動したし、信じられないけど。量子テレポートかな？いやいや、あれは量子レベルでの話だし。
Quantum teleportation does not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have twin particles, photons in this case, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits up spin, the other will exhibit down spin. This means that that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. The state of an elementary particle, a photon, cannot be confirmed until observed. Hence the Schrodinger's cat thing, but whatever. For the experiment, we attach data C, the information we want to teleport, to photon A. We are now observing photon AC, based on the property of symmetry. We know that, no matter how far away it may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that photon B has not yet been observed. Afterwards, we send photon AC's information from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment through standard transmission. Now, observing photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation, because data C changes position instantly. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is impossible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon AC's data C. The whereabouts of the original photon C become unknown. This point differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation.
This also goes into.
Sorry, I was like, I have something to say about this! Physics!
Data transference at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Is a thing we're doing today.
Yeah.
Through fiber.
Huge edge cables.
Not really.
No.
They're not that big.
No, it's just because they need a bunch like through the ocean. That's what I meant. It's very large cables in the ocean.
Those are not the ones I'm talking about.
No, but those are also ones where you do it.
Yeah, but today we have the fastest internet speeds we get through fiber. The reason why fiber is so fast, technically, the speed of light, is because it uses light as data.
Yes.
It uses light to transfer data through a tube. I forget what it's made of. I don't think it's some kind of glass. That much I know.
Yeah, it's glass fiber, yes.
Yeah, it's a fiber.
Yeah.
Um,
Glass fiber. You
yeah.
can also make tapestry out of glass fiber, but just be careful. It's very sharp.
Yeah.
Because it's glass.
Which is also why when you see fiber cables stick up out of the ground that hasn't been connected yet, because they are in the process, they're always in a round circle.
Yeah.
Collected in a round circle, because they cannot be bent too much, because if they do, you break the fiber. If you break the fiber, data can no longer transfer through it.
Yeah, because it needs to transfer through the glass fiber.
Yeah.
And if you break that, it's broken, like glass.
Yeah. If you break it, you lose just about not all data, but it becomes impossible to comprehend.
Yeah.
On the other side. So the only difference in how much data we can at this point, we have more or less reached what we can do
Yeah.
with data transfers. The only difference we can make is make the cable bigger, so more light can transfer through at once. That way we can make things go faster.
Yes.
But as of yet, not really necessary.
No.
Honestly, we don't need those speeds.
We have the technology to do the fastest speed of data transfers. If we wanted to.
You just made a portmanteau. Transfer. Data transfer.
Yeah, sure. You just look at
Why does nobody else care about portmanteaus?
Because
what is
every
wrong with
time I
people?
think about it, I think about passportos. It's just completely different.
What? Okay. That's weird.
I don't know.
But yes, yeah, that was just
Side note to this.
side note. Transfer data transmissions and stuff like that, using the speed of light, stuff like that.
Yep.
Yes. Anyways.
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
And of course, the kind of light we use in fiber is laser,
Yes.
because it's the fastest. And
It is the most precise and fast because it's
Yeah.
so condensed, so it just doesn't spread everywhere.
yeah, so it doesn't lose as much
Yep.
data along the way. And of course, on the on the shielding part of the cable, it's basically mirrors. That's all the. Sorry.
You hit the mic again.
That's all the way around the cable, so it keeps bouncing around. So instead of going out and not coming back, it will always stay inside.
Yeah.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。
True.
とっかかりが欲しい。
'Cause, yeah, otherwise we have reached the limit of what we can do with electrons.
Yes. It's just not feasible at the moment.
No.
It probably never will be. Theoretically, we don't know a way to transfer stuff faster.
The fastest way we can transfer electrons, which is what we have done with our deep sea cables, is by cooling them down to like sub-zero temperatures, so the electrons has no resistance that they have to go through to create as little resistance in the material as possible.
Yeah.
But it will never reach the speed of light.
No. Not completely, no.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
ああ、そうだ。一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
何？そんな話は初めてだぞ。
I haven't heard anything about this.
オ
Neither
カリ
have
ンがいない
we.
時だったからな。
放電ってどの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつにつないでる携帯の調整、専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して、そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
So scientific.
それはいつのことだ？
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中鉢の発表会を見に行った時。
ドクター中鉢。
That's right. I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his entire travel theory from Gen Tider. Maybe the current Gen Tider is actually Nakabachi.
That still wouldn't make
だが待て
sense.
ダルよ、お前は言ったはずだぞ。 ドクター中橋の発表会が中止になったと。
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memory seems to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。
It's kind of how it feels to be me sometimes.
That's for a different reason.
That's for a different reason, because I don't remember correctly.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I am so sure that's how things were. Why is everyone else saying differently?
That's just a you problem.
It's not nice. That's for sure.
It would be funny though if you had the power of reading Steiner, which is what he calls it later.
But for some reason, his phone received it on July 23rd, 5 days prior.
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
But
ない。
it should be there, but it isn't. It's just like the banana inside the PhoneWave.
He's gone.
Just like the banana inside the PhoneWave.
Dipstick exchange. You're just waiting for me to say it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to finish like one stroke at the same time.
昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ。放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly a flash of inspiration strikes.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
え？何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよマジで。
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
I've reached the climax.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
It's related somehow!
Wow.
Wow, Kevin, wow!
I like it's just a zoom in on his
Yeah.
face. Not even like made like drawn in a better like resolution or
No, it's
anything.
just zoomed in on the animation. That's such a like a Japanese animation thing to do, and it's like, yeah, okay. It's just like, what the fuck? Kind of guessed that already. Thank you. And?
Who cares?
何か関係があるのは分かった。で、何かって何？
I don't know.
Whatever. I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timeset mystery.
ダル、放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
唐揚げ食べようっと。
Hello,
唐揚げナンバー
Yeah.
1。ただいまー。お腹すいた。オカリン、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、オカリン。
We're busy.
あれれ？お客さん？マユシーです。よろしくね。
マキシです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
本当すごい。女の子のラボメンだ。
That animation was on purpose.
Yeah.
Definitely.
マヨシーのバナナがゲルバナになってるよ。
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマヨシーのなのに。
Or Mayuri.
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法務員さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ。
もうどうしていつもマヨシーの食べ物で実験するの？
Mayuri's complaint falls on deaf ears. This is all to reign victorious against the organization.
Whatever you say, my dude.
誰？ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
There you go. Good.
What?
I have these two extra buttons on the backside of my controller.
Yeah.
That I can program to be whatever I want them to be.
Yeah, I know.
One of them was a B button and I kept pressing it.
Oh.
So I just removed the memory on it, so it no longer is a B button, it is nothing.
Yeah. So you don't like take
さ
up
っ
the
き言った
text all
通
the
り
time.
メールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。 PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
Someone has Winamp installed.
What?
Winamp.
Oh, yeah.
Best music music software that used to exist. It was great. Wait, did I accidentally? That explains that everything on the computer what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. What is
Short
DOS?
for Disk Operating System, an early 16-bit operating system.
Yes.
In case you didn't know what a DOS was.
These days, we emulate DOS by using specifically on Microsoft computers. We use DOS box to emulate DOS to play older games that run on DOS.
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
Oh no, not her chicken!
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
これで放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
クリス
から
ティ
私はあんたの助手になった。
いいから俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ。
If we reproduce the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the PhoneWave,
name subject to change. My brain took a while for me to fucking think of that.
it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス知らないわよ。
使えない助手だな。
勝手に助手にすんなと言っとろうが。
ダル、お前の携帯からメールを。
なんて？
適当でいい。クリスティーナは変態で送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
No.
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で。
Nice.
こんな裏切り者め。
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Good job.
メール送信するぜ。
もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな。
Sorry,
そう
Mayuri.
いうことだ。
はいはーい送信するよ。ポチッとな。
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Then, unable to wait, Mayuri slips past me and tries to open the PhoneWave
Name set to change.
door.
おい待て、開けるな前より。
But I want my chicken. Some food, Mayuri. What's up?
Nothing. I'm just letting it repeat.
放電してる。
Damn. Are they supposed to do that?
The front fell off.
It's not supposed to do that.
全員怪我はないか。
なんとか。
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった？
おかえり。何が起きたのかな。
She doesn't understand what she just did.
やけどとかしてないか。
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice.
Yeah, fuck Kurisu.
Yeah. Well, that was something.
Yeah. This is why you don't open a fucking microwave before it's done, Mayuri.
ちょっとこれ見て。
Kurisu's voice is strained. The smoke that filled the room finally dissipates, making the entire development room visible once more.
なんぞこれどうなって。いくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ。
放電現象だけじゃこうはならない。それ以外の現象が。
眉氏の唐揚げが
Fucking black hole, that's
ひどいことになっている
what
件について。
Not your chicken.
黒焦げだ。眉しの唐揚げ。
ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンは偉大な実験の成功のため尊い犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
As I said that, my eyes settled on my cell phone. That's right.
The message.
My heart pounding. I detached my phone from the PhoneWave. From the PhoneWave.
Name set to change from the PhoneWave. Come on.
I'm giving you the signal.
What?
Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it, so it works. I bring up the list of received emails. The emails should come at the top.
But it's an old email.
However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one that was sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my mail history, and there, finally,
It's
I
there.
find it. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success.
I have no idea how this works, but it works!
The timestamp proves it. I received the email on July 24th, 5 days ago.
Nice.
This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th.
It says Okaba is an H. It didn't say hentai.
And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. Again.
全てがつながる
Everything's connected this time.
唯一無二の答えこの電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実それが見えた直感というよりそうこれは確信
Jumping my boy.
教えてなんだっていうの
I feel my lips twist into a grin.
溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻ったメールは過去へと送られた
まさか
Kurisu seems to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさか
His head is just an even fucking assistant now.
This is the choice of the Steins gate.
Yeah.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ
It's a fucking time machine, bitch! And that is why I wanted you to continue. Because you're so close to the next chapter.
Sure.
Also, just because end on a note like that, it's perfect material to end the stream at that point.
You were about to say purge material.
Yeah, perfect material. That's what happens when you have a fucking bird.
Yeah. Well, it took a while. 3 hours.
It's what we've done with the other times as well. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Except I should be in bed, but whatever.
You came out of bed at 8 p.m. I think you can deserve to be up for a little bit longer if you want to. Not to mention we have some streams and some videos to publish.
Yes.
So.
What's the point of staying up if I have no soda?
Aww. Muffin. I can't really help you much. You can have lemon water. Better than nothing. You can have tea.
I might have an idea.
Okay.
If they are still available. I don't know. We'll see.
Regardless,
but first,
end the stream.
yeah. So yes. Tomorrow or today, depending on if you're in our time zone. Sunday.
We have one more stream with demos from Steam Next Fest before it stops.
Yeah.
So there'll be
last day.
at least 2 more demos there.
Yep. You still have to find an
Yeah, I
extra
still
demo?
have to find one.
Because I still have a few I can choose between.
Yeah. And then, back to regular. And next week, I would like to try and continue our life at some point on one of the other days, but we'll see when we have time.
Sure. Pull me. Just poke me and be like, I want to do it now, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. So
Either that, or I'll be like, fuck no.
one or the other, right?
Yeah. So, but yes, it'll.
We enjoyed it, both of us. So
Yeah, it was nice.
it's just cozy, and you completely make your own character basically. And yeah, deals with some real good stuff and some very real stuff. So it's only worth it.
Yes. So expect that one of the days on next week.
Yeah.
Other than our, scheduled streams on Wednesday and Saturday at 8 p.m.
Where we play Steins game.
Yeah.
Elite.
Yeah.
And we just made a time machine with a microwave and a phone. Yes!
We finally reached chapter 2 after 4 streams.
Yeah, I mean, first half of the first stream was prologue, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
The chapters are fairly long.
I could imagine. It's
But there's also not 20 chapters, so don't worry about it.
It's a visual novel. They're always long.
Yeah, it's compared to how this game is structured.
Yeah.
Some they have a lot of chapters, and then it's like a little bit, shorter chapters, but they just have a lot of them instead.
Some don't even have chapters.
No, that's true. I have a Korean visual novel which doesn't have chapters because it has checkpoints instead.
I have one, Heart of the Woods.
Yeah, that doesn't have chapters, but
Doesn't
it's
have
also not the
chapters.
longest game.
No, it's not. It's not that long. You can easily get through it in one sitting.
Yeah.
And while, yes, it does have sexual scenes, you have to apply those yourself.
Yeah, it's
So if you're just buying it on Steam,
there's
just
no
naturally-
like plus 18 stuff.
nope, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
And I originally bought it because it had the H scenes.
But then you played it without it, and you're like, oh my god, it's so beautiful.
The game story is great. Honestly, you should play it. It's a great story. It's
Supernatural shenanigans and cute girls.
and a sad ass fucking ending.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Kind of both sad and still kind of happy.
Bittersweet, is that what you're looking for?
Probably, yeah.
Kind of sad and happy at the same time. That's kind of what bittersweet is,
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have like an American produced VN. But that doesn't have chapters either because it's like most of the time you just do stats, and then if you do something on a specific day, you get the scene. And when you get onto a route, you automatically some slots in your days are filled up with whatever that will happen, so that will automatically happen, and you have some other things as well. It's a pretty good game because you can basically choose whatever you want. You don't even need to be in a relationship. You can just be fucking friends, or you can be like, fuck it, I'll be a producer.
Yeah. One of the probably funniest like H games I've played. What's it called again? I forget what it's called, but it's this is a Japanese one, like an actual Japanese eroge game.
Yeah. You can't say eroge game, Ramona. That's not how it works.
Right, sorry, eroge
Get
always
it stands for game. God
Erotic
damn
game,
it!
yeah.
You and your chai tea.
Sorry, I sometimes forget that. But yes, this one is one of those where you have many different choices you can make throughout the game to have many different endings and stuff like that. And some of the endings are quite amazing. Like you, like one of them, you find a UFO, and the UFO teleports you up and does all kinds of experiments to you.
Nice.
And then, because of the stuff they find out, they're like, we need to destroy Earth. So they come back with an army and destroys Earth.
That escalated very quickly.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Earth.
And another one, you meet this weird-ass, creepy guy in at the park. And he seems to somehow make people love him. Everybody keeps talking about his magical fingers.
What is he, a shining finger?
He's just very good at massaging people.
Yeah, of course.
And the main character, at first, is just like he's seducing all of these women to make them love him. But then he gets the massage himself, and he's like,
Damn!
I have been enlightened.
Yeah.
And then he helps him to basically become the leader of the world.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Oh my god.
Let's just ignore the fact that one of the women you can get with is your mom.
Don't worry about about it. That's eroges in a fucking nutshell if I ever saw one.
That's Japanese eroges.
Yeah.
Just
it's like,
kinda...
if you even know about the anime that's called 100 Girlfriends, you know exactly what kind of tropes would be in eroges because they are diversions of said trope.
Yeah.
There's just 100 of them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, not yet.
No, but there will be.
There will be. What are they at? Like 30 something?
At this point, I would assume.
But yes.
And one of them's a baby. And one of them is one of your girlfriend's mom.
Yeah. And one of them's a teacher.
Yeah.
Because there's always a teacher.
It's your homeroom teacher.
Yeah, there's always a teacher.
Yeah, because, you know, it's a fetish.
And a sadist.
Yeah, of course. What else? And then you got the mom, who's definitely the Ara type.
Yeah.
And then you have a baby that's just born. You're like, okay.
That's a bit weird, but okay. Yeah.
And the main character just takes this with open arms, like, yeah, I will cherish and marry all of you. I'm like, it's not how this works.
It's kind of silly, but as far as
it takes itself completely serious.
So as far as I've seen, it's supposedly kind of wholesome.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty wholesome. You know, the character's just like, I want to take care of all of you, and it's like fucking hilarious. But the characters take it completely serious, and they're all really okay with sharing one guy, even though there's 100 of them.
Also, there was one part I saw of it where it was definitely like, it was all like, we're in this together. We're all like, we're a family kind of thing.
Yeah, right, yeah.
We protect each other.
Polygamy at its finest, my boy.
It was kind of great.
And he just kind of strides with it.
And they turn Super Saiyan.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
But they call it something else, I forget.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty funny and wholesome, despite its ridiculous premise.
Yeah. Yes. Earlier today.
Yes.
The the new episode of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out.
Oh, you
I said it
you
to premiere.
scheduled it.
Yeah,
okay,
I said it to premiere at noon.
Okay.
I was like, I'll just set it to schedule.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also have a stream from Friday that you haven't put up yet.
Yeah.
I made it for the thumbnail already, so
yeah.
That will probably also come out
soon after we're done here.
Yeah, momentarily after this. As soon as like Rona gets the stream ready and YouTube decides that it wants to upload. That's all.
Yeah. So, head to our YouTube channel, watch some of the Steam Next Fest stuff, and otherwise check out our...
Or if you haven't watched any of the other Steins Gate episodes, maybe, you know, you can watch the VODs over there and catch up.
Yeah.
Because if you watch this, you're probably pretty confused as to what the fuck's happening right now. I know I would be.
Probably. But yeah, watch some of the stuff we have over there. I think we have some great stuff.
We have some pretty good stuff, and the episode you just released with Final Fantasy had a lot of good moments, in my opinion. So there was so much shit to like highlight and to make you edit. It was so many good moments.
Hopefully soon we can start working on some highlight videos.
Yeah, I was thinking like putting January and February together.
Yeah.
So like we do 2 months and then make that into one. It should be a fair amount of things there.
We could probably do that, yeah.
Just remember to highlight the Steam Next Fest streams as well, if you haven't done that.
Yeah.
Because there could be some pretty nice shit.
Yeah, I have taken stuff if there has been anything. It's not always there is, but...
No.
Yes. Otherwise, we will see you guys again tomorrow or later today.
Sunday.
We'll
see you Sunday.
Sunday at 8 p.m. for more demos.
Yes, Central European time. UTC +1.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.